Gregory, 1 month has passed and you are back into your normal mundane life, one-track mind as much as you possibly can. You're back at the Red Line Press. You're avoiding the areas of town that you know you might run into the cobblers at. I believe when we were talking about this a little bit, you said that you wouldn't refrain from a nod and a wave or even small talk, but you'd try to stay out of their business as much as possible, given everything that has unfolded. So you're back in the newsroom at the Red Line Press, and Amy Hogan is on one again. There's something going on with politics. You know, she is just locked in, telling you all about it.
Oh my goodness, Craigory, thank goodness. I didn't know if you were going to be here on time today. Okay, so listen. Oh my goodness, Gravy, did you see that Carlo's latest report has come out? It's
already.
Yeah, he's been doing like one a day. It's been, let me tell you, groundbreaking, if you know what I mean. Yeah, he's basically been asking the same 5 questions to all of the same people, and it's supposed to be like some, I don't know, way to keep it all consistent or like non-biased, but the bias is definitely there. Nobody likes O'Brien. Everybody thinks O'Brien is out. O'Brien is last week's news. But get this, you know those cobbler people? You used to be friends with those cobbler people, right? I heard that O'Brien has become really good buddies with some of the cobbler people down there. So do you think maybe he's like trying to get like that corner of the group?
Oh, good to see you, Amy.
Surely you have an opinion on this, Craigory.
Yeah, well, it's... First of all, who is the report about today?
Today's report was about Wilson McDovern. Like I said, he's been doing one a day of each person. I don't know what he's going to do when there's only 4 people. He didn't really plan that out very well, but I guess maybe he's going to do like a wrap-up for the weekend, or I don't know what his plans are. But yes, McDovern was the last person that he did one on. And McDovern had nothing nice to say about O'Brien.
Well, yeah, I would imagine not many of them probably have very many nice things to say about each other. They're all political opponents.
But it's more focused than that, Craigory. It seems like they're all trying to get him out of the way. Like he's an afterthought, like he's not even a real candidate.
Oh, interesting. Wonder where he's just jotting that down. Just like putting question marks after O'Brien with like surrounded by question marks.
Yeah. We're getting to John. This is what I was hoping for.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So O'Brien's old news now. So who are they going for instead? Have you heard anything about who is kind of leading right now?
Well, that's what I'm saying is I don't think O'Brien really is out of it. Everything that I'm hearing on the actual street is that people are really, really into O'Brien. It's literally just the politicians that are the ones saying that he's not in.
Oh. People in power don't want him. Okay, interesting. Well, have we talked about this besides, just murmurs? Have you actually talked to anyone on the street or any other politicians?
Just mostly people on the street for right now, but if you think it's worth us maybe getting out there and talking to some more people, she may or may not be pulling out the red string at this point. I'm just saying, like, we're getting to that place in the conversation where she's like, it could be something that we need to like triangulate and find if it's just certain areas. Maybe each one of them are taking a certain area and they didn't think to go to like the more like, I don't want to say lower end or lower class areas, but there's definitely a demographic that seems to be not any of theirs, if you know what I mean.
Okay, interesting.
Gregory, Amy, good to see you both. I'm glad you're both in the room. And Carlo Frangino, the owner of the Red Line Press, would make his way onto the newsroom, into the little cubicle corner where the little like coffee stand where the two of you are having this conversation. Of course, Carlo looks, or Mr. Frangino, I should say, I should show proper respect to the man. He is looking as dapper as ever. He's got a navy blue suit and matching slacks on. His shoes are brightly polished. He has a navy blue fedora that matches the rest of his outfit. And it looks like he got new glasses recently, like they're gold rimmed now. The previous ones he had were like silver rimmed. So new prescription or a new frame, you're not really sure, but they look great with the suit either way. Now, behind him, there's another reporter. Carlo, of course, is an older human in, maybe his like early 60s, dark-skinned. The man behind him is very pale, like almost kind of an ashy or pallid complexion. He's got stringy, longer brown hair, a little bit of facial hair as well. He is maybe in his mid to late 30s, and he's not as well dressed as Mr. Frangino, but he's wearing a nice suit. He's wearing a vest in the style of a fashion from Granite Bay, which to put it in real world terms, imagine less 1920s New England and more Old West high society. And, he's got his more cowboy hat looking hat under his arm, a notepad, much like what Craigory would be holding in his other arm, and he's in tow. And Carlo would look at the two of you, look at Amy and Craigory, and say, I wanted to introduce you both to your new associate, Norman Sinclair. Norman, this is Amy Hogan, one of our lead political reporters, and Craigory Orso, the one I was telling you about, who has had some dealings in the past with the underworld elements here in Dirge and has a particular insight into their workings. I imagine the two of you will be working closely, given your own career trajectory.
Ah, so the young upstart you were talking about.
Yeah, Norman, nice to meet you. Name's Craigory. Gotta say, love the hat.
Craigory or so, I believe.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
He extends his hand. It's a firm grasp, surprisingly firm.
He meets it back with a equally as firm grasp. Loves a good handshake.
It gets a little firmer.
Oh. Craigory does not want to break eye contact. He's just shaking his hand. Great to meet you.
And also you.
Hi, I'm
And he
Amy.
drops it.
I'm Amy. It's nice to meet you. It's good
Amy,
to meet you as
yeah.
well. Hello.
Just back to Norman. Pleasure's all mine.
Of course. Amy, nice to meet you. No handshake is extended.
Okay. I was gonna say, does he just have his arms crossed?
No handshake,
Shaking two
just-
hands, right? Okay, great. Craigory will pry his hand away after, I don't know, probably 15 seconds of a handshake. It's a little long of a handshake. Well, welcome to Dirge. How long have you been in town?
Not that long, but I'm quite comfortable so far. Looking forward to a couple of conversations with you, Craigory Orso.
Oh, well, just as I am as well. It's always great to meet new associates, new people, make new friends.
I think you might be just what I need for a couple of my leads, in fact.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting way to start a conversation.
Oh, well, you say you always gotta be looking for the next story, right? Where's the next scoop? If you're not working, what are you doing?
Well, it's very true. He'll write something down.
There you go. Now you're getting it.
He's not writing down anything in particular. He's just making it busy work, acting as if he is jotting something down right now. Turn the page. Well, Norman, what's your day looking like?
Sinclair.
Oh, Sinclair. You want me to call you your full name? Norman Sinclair?
For you, Craigory, Norman's fine.
Oh, all right, Norman. So be it. And what's your day looking like? You want to maybe get some coffee or something? Amy?
I love
You too?
You watch as he's about to respond, and he pauses and waits.
Oh, I'm unfortunately I need to get back to this to work. But fabulous to meet you, Norman. And I hope that I cannot wait to see what the 5th installment of your piece is going to be, Mr. Frangino.
Of course. Pleasure to meet you, Angie.
Too kind, Amy, but it was a 4-piece exclusive. I may cover some of the debates myself in the future, although I imagine I'll coordinate with you because you are following all of the ins and outs of the candidates so closely.
Yes.
Well, I'll be in touch with all of you.
Am.
Frangino will take his leave. Amy can get back to her various red tape conspiracies with the politicians.
Should probably give Craigory like a little smack, like, see? Yeah.
Craigory will give her a nod. Why don't you? I think you should go talk to some of the people on the streets. I think they'll get you what you're looking for.
Yes. I love your plan. We will reconvene. We will repaginate, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
All right, see you around, Amy. He's writing down the word repaginate.
Well, Craigory Orso, surprisingly, my day's just opened up quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Well, that's great. What did you? Something I canceled on you?
Who was that young whippersnapper? Angie was her name?
Amy.
Ah, of course.
Yeah, she's real good people. She's real nice. She's very sweet. She's a quick talker. You could just let her keep going, and she'll just keep going. Really.
Well, how about that coffee? I'm sure you know a good place in town, right?
In town, you mean on the first floor where it's free? Then yeah, let's go.
Ah, well, alrighty then, lead the way.
Yeah, we go to the free office coffee. Slightly burnt. There's creamer and sugar. That's about it. It was made 3 hours ago, and it's still there.
This is perfect. It reminds me of Granite Bay.
Oh, you guys have a lot of coffee out there?
Ah, no, everything's a little bit stale and 3 hours old.
We like to say that about the Yellow Journal here.
I like that. I'll add that. He pulls out his journal, starts to write something down.
Thanks.
I couldn't help it over here. You seem to have had some connections with the cobblers. Is that right?
Only in the sense that my sister used to work at their bar. I just used to be over there saying hi to her, so the connections were I was at the bar.
Oh,
Where they were.
reporter to reporter, you can't be somewhere and not hear a scoop when it presents itself. I'm sure you heard something, Craigory. Come on, I'm new to town. You gotta help a guy out.
I heard plenty. I heard drink orders. I heard dancers getting upset. I heard people getting thrown out. A lot of stuff I heard was just drunk babble.
How hard are you gonna make the new guy work to get this story? Listen, reporter to reporter, I know there's something shady going on there. The reason I'm here, I'm following a drug scoop. You hear anything about this?
Craigory will sip his coffee. You don't have to look far and dirge to find something shady going on. There's a lot more than just drugs happening in this city.
Craigory, or so you think that I would travel all the way for a regular story? What do you know, Craigory? Come on, you gotta tell me something.
I know a lot about a little and a little about a lot. And what can I say?
It's a terrible thing. Somebody new to town, have to start looking around, asking questions of other people. I prefer to get it from the source.
That's exactly how you
I could find my own source if I need to. But you wouldn't make me do that, would you, Craigory? Ask around about you, your involvement. I'd hate to do that.
You can ask whoever you want about whatever you want to. That's what everyone's free to do.
That's the job, isn't it? And I'm sure it'll tell a good story.
If the story is in bed by 9:30, then that's the story you'll find.
Well, I imagine it'll be relatively true.
Yeah, this coffee's not doing much. Ugh, jeez. Well, Norman, it's great to see you. I've got quite the day ahead of me. I'm sure I'll be seeing plenty of you around.
Oh, of that you can be sure. I'll be around, Craigory. I'll be around.
He'll offer his hand out for one more handshake.
It is surprisingly firm.
We will leave Craigory and Norman there in another extended handshake for an uncomfortably long amount of time. Skipping forward over the next couple months in Craigory's life, you continue to report, you continue, unfortunately, to have a series of stories that keep you in the rotation. Your stories continue to get printed, but nothing is very remarkable or noteworthy at the Redline Press, which drives contrary to your previous ambitions, but perhaps that's a somewhat welcome change right now, given everything you went through earlier this past winter. But as spring merges into summer, of course, you would make those occasional stops to Nyx's graveside, or Nyx's alleged graveside. You would see the tree that I already described as wilting a little bit, not growing at its proper rate or with its proper expected vigor. You would meet with Geist on and off during this time. You would see that he's also taking it very hard in his own way. And about 4 months after, as we're moving into early to midsummer, you come into a real upswing in your career, if not in your emotional life, right? Your father is still in the hospital, not any worse with tuberculosis, just it's a lengthy treatment. It's a yucky disease that takes a long time to treat. Luckily, your ill-gotten funds from late winter have gone to good use. Obviously, you got Tristan out of Rhonda's. You see her from time to time. She's working at another bar now in a slightly safer part of town. But you also have opened a small business of your own, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Craigory is now in the courier business. He has decided to open up a little delivery spot where he'll pick up stuff for you, he'll drop stuff off for you, whatever you need, he'll do it for you, basically. Still working on the name. The ongoing name right now is You Got It, because at the end of the day, your package, you got it.
That's awesome.
I'm so here for that.
And of course, there's a secondary desire to this business, right? Or a secondary purpose for it.
Oh, yes, I am money laundering through it with my ill-gotten funds. I am using that to get that money into my pocket as well.
Yep. Which, of course, allows you to completely above board pay it into the hospital, make sure that your father is well taken care of.
Yeah, so what he's doing to get these funds, you know, he gives everyone a little, like, bill of sale, gives them an itemized list of everything that happens. He tacks on just a minor, like, cent to the dollar amount of tax. And he is scraping that tax, using the ill-gotten funds to, that goes into the deposit he brings to the bank. He takes everything from that in the cash, pays the hospital bills in the cash then. So whatever he's skimming off the top, he's going that direct cash into his pocket, laundered money to the bank, and payments from the skimmed cash right to the hospital.
Flawless, smooth as silk. And what is your current relationship, or how frequently do you keep up with Tristan?
He still visits her semi-regularly, probably 3 or 4 times a week, not as often as he was in Rhonda's. He was at Rhonda's basically every day almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's there frequently, still sees her, still says, I don't want you working in these bars, but I understand it makes the money.
Craigory, it's not just that. I like this scene. I like the gossip. I like the constant mill of people. The crowd watching is hilarious. I miss Rhonda's. I haven't been able to bring myself to go back, though.
Yeah, I miss it too. It's been hard for me as well.
You been back at all? You seen anyone there?
Just down the street. I can't bring myself to actually go inside. But from people there, just, say hi to them on the street. That's about it. Nothing more.
Right.
What about you? Have you been back?
Not to the rendezvous, not to the cause. Yeah, similar thing. She'll slide you a dry martini.
Thank you, Tristan. I'm trying to branch out a little bit. Do you guys have any specials here?
There's a bartender that's been trying something new called a timeless fashion.
Oh, timeless fashion. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll get that I'll keep that in mind. I'll have this for now, but
I'll try to make you one next time.
Wonderful.
And we'll zoom out from Craigory and Tristan, and we'll see them again right around that 6-month mark, this time in Montevier Hospital, as Bernard Orso is getting ready to be discharged and sent back home. He has undergone a remarkable recovery, as is the case with many difficult diseases. That doesn't mean that the possibility of relapse is completely removed. Like, he's not entirely out of the woods, and it's possible he never will be, but he's no longer bound to the hospital at this point. So you're in the room with him, with your mom, Southie, with your sister, Tristan, and with the doctor and the doctor's assistant.
Oh, doctor, thank you. This is the best news we could have hoped for. Thank you so much. You guys have really meant the world to us while he's been going through all this, and thank you. Your care has been nothing but the best.
Well, you're quite welcome, but I just handled the medication part of it. I didn't do a lot of the actual healing, but Bernard here, your dad. Your dad was the one with the nurses. We're gonna miss you around here, Bernard. It's great to see such a lovely family you have here. I don't believe we've been introduced. My name is Dr. Stith. How are all of you?
Craigory Orso.
Craigory, heard a lot about you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Stith. Sorry about the introduction. My daughter, Tristan's son, Craigory. Of course, my wife. I believe you've seen her around.
I didn't realize you had 2 kids. How beautiful. I've got 2 of my own. So, we're getting out of here today. It's very exciting.
It couldn't come a day sooner.
Couldn't come a day sooner. I don't want to see you back here, Bernard. I don't want to see you back here. Do you understand me?
Oh, in the best way possible. I never want to see you again, Dr. Stith.
Well, that's what I like to hear. My assistant, Natalie here,
Natalie waves.
is going to go through your medication that you need to take. We're not completely out of the woods yet. There's still a chance at relapse. So please make sure you stay on top of these and be careful with the morphine, Bernard. You know it's addictive. Natalie?
That's right, Mr. Bernard. You will need to continue a light prescription of morphine for the next few weeks and penicillin for the next few months. You should always take the penicillin after you've eaten a full meal. That'll just help it not hit you quite as hard. The morphine, we will, I'll make sure as we go to the front desk, I'll make sure you're set up with packets. You'll come back and check in with us for the next few weeks. Come back weekly and we'll give you what you need. But you don't have to be in this room anymore. You can go back to your own house, be back in the world. Just stay on top of the medications. Of course, as Dr. Stitz said, morphine is certainly addictive, so, we'll help you ease off of it. We'll down the dosage a little bit every week. That should go pretty smoothly. It does 3 times out of 5.
Yes, Natalie, we leave that part out. Bernard, you've done amazing. Truly remarkable recovery.
Thank you all. Thank you all so much.
Craigory, Tristan, stay on top of your father. Make sure he takes his medication. And he should not go back into the mines, Bernard. Do not go back into the mines. Do you hear me?
I hear it. Yeah, I've always been a working man. I don't know what else I'll find, but I'll find
There's
something.
other things
I'll find something.
you can do.
I know. I'll find
if
something.
you come back in here, I'm going to be pissed off.
Wouldn't want to see that. I'll find something.
Okay. Do any of you have any questions?
no, just, I really want to drive home what the doctor said. You can't go back to those mines, Dad.
If only I knew someone who'd opened a new storefront and needs someone to help out around the store. I'm sure I'll figure something out, son.
I don't know if you're being coy or what, or if Tristan told you or something, but I opened up my place, Dad.
Of course I know. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you,
You
Craigory.
opened up a new
Yes.
business. What's your business, Craigory?
Oh yeah, it's a delivery business. We just got the name finally solidified and on paper. It's gonna be called Craigslist.
Craig's List. Do you go by Craig?
Craigory.
But the name is Craig's List.
It's just a little catchier. It's a little easier to remember.
Then Craigory's List?
Yeah, Craigory's
Doesn't
list
roll off
doesn't
the
sound as good. Yeah.
So are you prepared for people to call you Craig? Sorry, this is none of my business. If you have any side effects at all, Bernard, please come back and see us. But other than that, you
Thank
are
you.
all free to go. I'll sign your papers and you'll be out of here.
It's a good day. Thank you. Thank you. Family, I'm glad you're all here. Bernard gets out of his hospital bed. Bernard, Southie, Tristan, Craigory, you can all make your way to the front, complete the discharge work, and then a family reunited emerges from the hospital.